Hello YouTube, my god, it's been a minute. I know, I'm the world's worst fucking YouTuber. I accept that, and I apologize. And I cannot believe I have any subscribers left. So, to all 5 of you, thank you very much. I want y'all to see this child. Look at how she's growing, look at this shit. Yeah, you're not Superman, bro. Oh god, she just saw herself in the camera. It is on. She is her father's daughter. Look at this shit. She loves the camera. Loves it. We went on a couple of adventures, but my stupid ass didn't take any videos, so... But I swear, the next adventure we go on, you guys are coming with us. But yeah, she's 5 months old. And she weighs 16.5 pounds. And she is 25.5 inches long. So, yeah, she's getting big. She is definitely getting big. She went for her first drive-in experience last month. And she absolutely fucking loved it. We were going to see The Conjuring too, but the first movie that played was Central Intelligence. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, you know, because it didn't even start till 9:30 at night. And when we get in the car with her, as soon as the car starts moving, she goes to sleep. And then as soon as the car stops, she wakes up. So she wakes up when we get there, and I'm going, she's going to be so fucking fussy and so pissed because, you know, she was woken up and it was already 9 o'clock at night and all that shit. She sat there on the hood of that car with me and Tony and watched almost that entire movie. She finally passed out like 15 minutes before it was over. And then me and Tony got to see The Conjuring with the fucking lightning just like striking at the perfect moment outside with the storm going on. And oh my god, it was great. There was this great big storm that came from out of fucking nowhere, right as Central Intelligence was going off. So we get in the car, and he's, you know, holding the sleeping baby, and, you hear her chirp. But anyway, so, you know, we're sitting there, and we're watching this wonderful horror movie, and it's raining, and there are lightning strikes everywhere, and thunder, and oh my god, it was fucking great. It was perfect. Then she went to her first concert 3 days after that. We went and saw Melissa Etheridge. Yay! Yay, Melissa! She loves Melissa Etheridge. She seriously does. My mom listened to Melissa Etheridge my entire life. And, like, when I was a kid, you know, I loved Melissa because she was cool. My mom listened to her, blah, blah, blah. And then when I hit 13 and fell in love with a douche nugget and, you know, all that shit, Melissa Etheridge is the absolute fucking queen of writing unrequited love songs. Like, that's her thing. She was a fucking master at it. So then, you know, there was a lot of drinking and listening to the first 2 Melissa albums over and over again in my teenage years. And now, you know, as she got older, she started writing more songs about being a mom and all that shit. So I grew up with Melissa, and my mother loved Melissa. My mother's in love with Melissa, and my baby loves Melissa. So it was really cool, because there was 3 generations of ME fans at the concert. And it's the first time I got to see her. It's the first time I've been to a concert since 2007. So it was cool. It was really cool. I wish it could have been longer, but it was at this place called Columbus Commons. And they have a apartment complex around them, so I think they have like a we can't play past 10:30 kind of deal going on. Which, you know, usually Melissa does like 2.5 hour long concerts. But still, it was pretty fucking awesome. What are you even doing right now? She's totally watching herself. Who is that? Who is that baby? Who is that baby? You can't have the computer. No, you can't get it. But anyway, those are 2 of the few good things that have happened recently. I guess I should just start at the beginning, pretty much, more or less. God, I wish I had a cigarette right now. No, I didn't quit. I just can't smoke around her. Anyway, this entire year has really been a shit show of a year. It's one of those years that everything is going so wrong that I know this is leading to something really good. Like, that I just am done with the tearing everything apart process. I would just like to be at the end of this now. Back at the beginning, actually, of April, Tony had gotten a call from this place right by the house called Columbus Casting. It's like one of the biggest employers in the south side of Columbus. It employs thousands of people. It's been around for fucking ever. Half my family has worked there at one point or another. And he had applied there like right after the baby was born and then kind of forgot about it because he didn't hear anything about it. So they called him out of the blue and they're like, listen, we want you to come in for an interview. So he did. And he got a job. And we went for the physical. They told him, come for orientation in 2 days. So he went to work at his job he had forever. And he's like, listen, I'm starting a new job in 2 days. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more of a notice. I didn't have more of a notice. They're like, well, then you might as well go. Because the job he was starting was a first shift job. And that job was third shift. So they told him to just go. So he went. He came home. And the very next day, it hit the news that Columbus Casting was probably going to be shutting their doors because they needed more funding or whatever. They've been sued like fucking 10 times by the EPA for this environmental violation and this environmental violation, all that shit. They had to like completely redo their like vents and shit that go out into the air and all that. They had to redo them because they were old as all holy hell and didn't meet the codes. So that was like millions of dollars. So he gets a hold of them and they're like, oh no, you still have your job. It's just we've moved orientation until we have more people. Come back in a week. So he's like, man, this really sucks. We're gonna be like without a paycheck this month. I'm like, yeah, but we'll get through it, blah blah blah. That date comes right before that. They're like, oh no, we've moved it again. It's gonna be another week. And he's like, listen, I'm gonna go find another job. I can't do this. And they're like, no, you still have a job, just wait it out, blah blah blah. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. So he looked all over and he finally found a job at a call center that back in the day all my slacker friends used to work at. And it's fewer hours and it's less pay and he's still working there. And, he likes it, and it's a good job as far as that goes. It's not like his last job where I have to worry about him getting killed at work all the time. But we're like, to say we're barely making it would imply that we're making it. Just being straight up. But the reason I haven't been on YouTube is because I got to... you don't have to be a witch to understand this. I'm sure a lot of my witchy brothers and sisters will understand this, but I don't believe you have to be a witch to understand this. But I have this place inside of me that I can go where I'll get like that moment of despair. Like, dude, this is fucked and there's nothing I can do about it and what the fuck are we gonna do? But then there's this place I have that I get to where I'm like, wait a minute. I can do this. I can change this. I got this. Everything's going to be fine because I'm going to make it fine. I do it through magic. I'm sure there are plenty of people who do it through many, many different other means. That's what I mean by you don't have to be a witch to understand it. But I couldn't find that place for like the last 2 or 3 months. I could not find that place. And I have been really negative and really dark and really, really just like, I'm so fucking done. I'm done with my life going like this. I'm done with everybody else who are not, really bad people having whatever the fuck they want. And we sit here and I've done everything right my whole fucking life and never would make mistakes and, all this shit so that I could have this bright future. And here I am and I might as well have gotten on drugs and been a hooker and not given a fuck. No offense to hookers. I gave your profession. But, I was really bitter there for a minute and I could not witch through it. I could not witch through the situation to get to, as soon as I find that place inside of me, even though nothing around me has changed, my outlook changes on it. And I'm a brighter person. And I love that because I don't like... When I go dark, I go really, really dark. Like, where I have major depressive disorder and I'm just a fucked up person, if I let myself get into that dark place, I am not a good person to be around. I mean, everybody still comes around and brings me their problems and brings me their, you know, whatever. But I'm not me. I don't know. I'm just not a good version of myself. So I didn't YouTube because there was enough bullshit and despair and bitterness and sorrow out there in the world, and I didn't want to put any more out there. Not much has changed around me financially, but I'm doing better. So I feel like I can come back to y'all now. She's teething. Can you tell? Did you see the spit? Like, she's like a fucking Saint Bernard. I got a little baby Saint Bernard teacup human thing. Amphibian, and what else did we... There's something else we call her. I can't remember. I remember amphibian was me and Cheryl's code name for her before anybody knew I was pregnant. What? You want to tell everybody about it? Get your tongue in your mouth. Say, hi, YouTube. Hi. She'll say hi, but only when nobody but me is around to hear her, so people think I'm fucking crazy, and I'm really not. She says hi. Of course. We all heard her And mama. She said mama the other day. Say hi. River. River. Our son Gillian. Look at her fucking cannibal. Say hi, YouTube. Say hi. Hi. No? Damn. She scares other babies, by the way. She's a little baby bully. She was around her, oh my god. She was around her third cousins for Father's Day. And, not on my side, on Tony's side. And, she does this happy squeal when she's really excited. Oh, it's way louder than that. And she scared the other babies. They wouldn't come around her. And then, we have friends who have a baby that's 2 weeks younger than her. And we had them both on the couch together, and she's sitting there headbutting Lily. They're sitting there, like, what are you even doing right now? And Lily's just looking at me like, why? Why is she doing this? Lily is the kind of baby I would have had if she would have taken after me. I instead have a little baby monster who took after her dad, Mary Ann Dakota. You sound like a monkey. Are you a monkey? No, you were born like 2 weeks before that transition into the year of the monkey. I know that's what you act like, but alas. Are you singing? No, that's not your singing voice. So that's River weighing in on what's going on. You know, she's cool. She's happy. She's oblivious. Bless her heart. What the fucking fuck? What can I say, man? What can I say? Anyway, so I'm doing better, and I am going to hopefully start making YouTube videos again. And even though we have no money, I've been making Tony waste gas to go to, like, the park. We went to, ooh, you okay? Went a little deep on that one, dearie. She just goes right back to, she has one tooth, man. And it's a sharp little fucker. Anyway, we went to Three Creeks Park and walked in the woods. And then we went to Black Lick Park and we walked in the woods. And she loved it for about 30 minutes. And then she was like, Mom, there's air conditioning at home. Why are we out here in the woods in the heat and 90-degree weather? And I was like, fine, we'll go home. And then we went to the cool new library. Yeah, that they built that has a little kid station. And she got to drive a little bus. And she scared children. She scares kids wherever she goes. Because she's a cannibal who makes weird noises like a monkey. She's a teacup cannibal monkey human. I don't know. Hi. But yeah, I went through a phase where I couldn't sit in the fucking house anymore. And I had to get out and I had to like clear my head. And we have a couple of patches of woods here in Columbus. And I needed to go to nature to find my happy place again. I wouldn't call it my, what's the word I'm looking for? My constructive place. There we go. It's the place where I become a Oh my god. A competent member of society. That's not the word I'm looking for, but y'all probably know what word I'm looking for. Yeah. So, next time we go to the woods, or to the cemetery, or I'm going to try to go swimming at some point because I want to go swimming so bad. I haven't gone swimming since I became epileptic, which was 6 years ago. And I miss it, and I want it, and I'm going to do it. If I have to, like, find a fucking puddle and jump in that bitch, I'm going swimming before summer's up. So, next time we do something cool, I'll take you guys with me. And, yeah, look how white this is. For the first time in my life, I am not anemic, and I'm actually kind of getting not as pale as the baby, which is cool. It's like a tan, and I dig it. I'm not wearing any makeup right now, except for eyeliner and lipstick. And this is what my face looks like. So I'm kind of getting a little dark. I like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to let y'all know what was up and where I've been and why I have not been on and why I am coming back. And for those of you who actually watched this video because you love me still, even though I fucking disappear for 3 months, I love you too, and I have missed you all, and I really want to catch up on your videos. So, I love you guys. Mwah. River, go. Mwah. Can you do that? Go. Mwah. Mwah. Blood kisses. Mwah. Nope. Okay. Say bye-bye. Can you do bye-bye? Can you at least, like, bye-bye? No? Nothing? She can slap me in the face, though. Alright, she loves you, too. She really does. She's just so fascinated with trying to eat me that... Say bye-bye. So she slaps me. Bye-bye. No. Okay. I love you guys. And say love you. Yeah, okay. And I will make a video. There's like a couple of videos I have in my head that I want to make, but you'll know how that goes. So, I love you guys, and thank you for watching this and for sticking with me. Bye-bye.